Hey Cinnabon, how you doing today, buddy? Happy Monday. Hello, thanks for waving at everyone again. Oh, how's my little baby doing today, huh? I missed you this morning. I didn't know where you were. You were nowhere to be found. Where were you, buddy? Where were you? Oh. So we missed out on some wet cat food, but guess what? Yeah, we got more where that came from. We'll get you some more wet food, okay? Ready for some more wet cat food? Ready? You look ready. Here we go. It's time for wet cat food. Yum, 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 yum. Oh. There we go. You enjoy that, sir. You deserve it. Mm-hmm. How is that, buddy? Is that good? Yeah? Looks like he enjoys it. It is super hot outside today. It's about just under 90 degrees, and my lawn looks awful, but I have something going on tonight, so I can't mow it tonight. Maybe I'll mow it tomorrow. We'll see. I don't like mowing the lawn after work, but it has to be done because right now I'm that neighbor. You know what I mean, that neighbor. I won't even show you. I'll spare you the sight because it's pretty bad, but that's okay. We have busy lives, don't we, buddy? Plus, I'd rather stay inside where it's cool, hanging out with my kitty cat. But tomorrow I'll probably keep you inside, and then I'll cut it while you're in here, huh? Is that okay with you, buddy? Yeah? Sure you won't mind. Gotta keep the grass down. So it's easier for you to find the little mice that hide in there, huh? You doing good today? Oh, I'm gonna lay down. Well, thanks for coming over to visit me. Oh, gotta stretch. Oh, there we go. How was your Monday? Is Monday considered Catterday 3? I think it may be. Buddy? Washing his face. Oh, what was it? Sounds like something fell in the bathroom. Well, some of the pleasures of living in a haunted house, huh? Just kidding. I'm sure this house is not haunted. Do you have any cool ghost stories to share? That was one of the questions in the Q&A. Do you believe in the supernatural? Cinnabon, was that a yes? You know, Cinnabon is a pet. Or an animal, whatever. So he may see things we can't, right? That's what they say about cats and dogs. They have a extrasensory perception. Oh, we got a bird. Oh, I know. Where? Oh, there it is. There we go. Ooh. Good boy. So do you have any fun ghost stories to share? I don't have very many good ones. But how rude of me to ask if you have a ghost story to share and not share one myself, I have a couple. This is a newer house. It was built in the late 90s, so I highly doubt anyone's ever died in it. So I don't think it's haunted. But that's not to say that there was some stuff that happened on the property before, right? You never really know. But this is a noisy house. It's a fairly newer house, I guess, relative to this country, I suppose. So newer houses aren't built as good as older houses, so noise travels. And it's just noisy. You can hear stuff. It's not as well insulated as it, well, I guess in some ways it is, but it's just, you know, if my phone's set on vibrate, and if it vibrates, I can hear it 2 levels down, so nothing else is going on. Belly rub. Aw. Oh, I know, you don't like that all the time, do you? So anyway, when I first moved in this house, it took me a while to get used to how noisy it was. Just the HVAC is kind of loud with all the duct work and stuff. But there was a couple times where I'm sleeping, laying in my bed, and there's stairs fairly close to my bed. Yeah. And I heard something, it sounded like something was walking around, or someone was walking around, so I was a little unsettled. And then I heard something, I swear something was walking up my steps slowly. You want treats, don't you? Got some treats for you, buddy. It's sunny, my goodness. Overexposed cat in the sun, huh? It's probably not comfortable for you, huh? We'll get out of the sun. There we go. Got some more. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Good boy. So anyway, as I was saying, it sounded like something was walking up those steps, and it was quiet. Well, quiet. It's almost like they were slowly stepping up, kind of like like this, and then next step like this, and you can hear it slowly get louder and louder. And I swear it was something coming up the stairs, and I was kind of tired, so I wasn't in the best state of mind. Look at Cinnabon. He's getting charged right now by the sun. Look. Cinnabon's on the charger. How you charging? It looks so funny. This is kind of a big creepy photo for the thumbnail, huh? Anyway, so I heard something walking up the steps. I kind of freaked out, and I popped out of bed, closed my bedroom door, locked it real quick, grabbed a handgun, and I, with a flashlight, popped out of the door, saw nothing. I cleared the entire house, nothing, but it was that real to me, you know? I was like, what the heck is this? And and that happened one other time where I heard like a crashing sound in the basement, and I did the same thing, went out, checked it out, nothing. And then there's other times where I swear something runs up my stairs. So, pretty interesting. I've shared this with a few people, not on YouTube, but I think it's just maybe the refrigerator, HVAC, it just sounds like that. Of course, when you're tired, you don't really hear. I don't think that was a supernatural thing. I think it was just something that sounded like something walking up the steps. But it makes you think, and I know people that have experienced more crazy things. The only other two things that happen here is I have a curio cabinet down here, which you've seen. Inside the curio cabinet are items dating from probably the 50s onward. So on the bottom shelf is stuff from North Korea, and the next shelf up, stuff from the Balkan War, things that were actually used in combat. And this is where Theo one time, Theo, the dog I watched, the miniature Dapple Dachshund, he was in my bed, and it was like early in the morning, 2 or 3. He hopped out of bed, ran down here, and it's dark. He just found his way real quickly, ran down here, and started barking at the curio cabinet, which is really, really strange. So there's a lot of objects in here from, various eras and countries, and he was barking at, I forget where exactly, but he was barking at the curio cabinet. There is a mirror in there, so maybe it was that, but why would he pick this, go down 2 small flights of stairs to that? And another time, Cinnabon was laying down with me watching a movie, and he was about right here, and he just stared at this for a while. Cats just stare at things. He stared at it and kept on meowing. So that was another odd thing. Why would 2 animals pick out 2 totally different animals? Look at that and do that. So that's interesting. Maybe it's the mirror, but at the angle Cinnabon was, I don't think you noticed the mirror. So I just thought that was interesting. I'm sure you got cooler ghost stories than that. I should do videos like this around October, but it was on my mind. I thought I'd share it. Pretty soon, Cinnabon will be in his chair, I bet. He has to finish his meal first. We are creatures of habit, aren't we? See, what did I tell you? I knew he would be down here. Hope the ghost story theme doesn't creep anyone out. It's not that controversial, right? It's not like I'm talking about aliens or conspiracy theories or anything like that. Something some of us can relate to, right? Stuff that some people aren't comfortable talking about. And there's other ones I've had that are too personal that I don't want to get into, but yeah. What do you think about that, buddy? A cat's sense of reality is, I'm sure, much more different than a human's, right? So I wonder what Cinnabon's seen, because cats can see really good in the dark. So he's probably observed animals, or who knows, and just doesn't have a way to express or tell me what it was. Yeah. Do you cats talk to each other about little kitty aliens that abduct you? Yeah, the little kitty skeletons that haunt you in your dreams. Well, I'm sure he doesn't. Do you believe, Cinnabon? Do you believe in ghosts? Yeah, well, I'm sure you don't. Maybe you do. I don't know. You want to go to bed? I'll leave you alone, okay? On that subject, I hope you have sweet dreams. Thank you all for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. I just remembered something. So I've mentioned before that a tornado started in the back of my property, and probably more so on the neighbor's side. It was a small tornado, but it was enough to cause damage in a nearby golf course and terrify a lot of people. So I didn't realize it started on my property until neighbors mentioned it. But around the same part of the property, I had discovered something moments after that was really creepy. There's I believe it's called a dump pit. Back in the day, farmers would have a little place where they would dump their garbage, usually in a crevice or whatever, low ground. It's kind of cool. You can play Indiana Jones back there. In fact, that's where I found this. It's an old galvanized steel. I believe it's a tractor toolbox, and those bottles I found back there, they're kind of dusty right now, but kind of cool. I found that back there. I don't think I'm going to show it because it would scare children, but I also found a toolbox that was dilapidated, and I kind of pulled it open, and there was a doll head, a really creepy doll head that was basically face down, thank goodness, and I flipped it over. It was like, how do I do this? I mean, it's right next to me. I don't want to show it because there's kids watching, but if maybe I'll put a photo in the description of it. But yeah, I don't want to show it in the video. It's very disturbing. But it was a really creepy doll head. It freaked me out. I had to bring it inside. I'm like, this is really creepy. It's kind of a fun thing for Halloween, but it's super creepy. It's in the video description because I don't want to have it in the video. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that. And as a joke, I think, well, maybe that creepy doll head started the tornado, but I don't think it did because it's been inside my house for several months, and no tornado that I know of has occurred in the house, so that's good. Anyway, what a strange video, huh? Pretty interesting. It's a little spoiler for Halloween, huh? Halloween? Looking forward to that. We'll be keeping Cinnabon inside for Halloween for sure, even though he's not a black cat. I don't want no one doing anything. Although there's no trick-or-treaters out here. I always have candy ready, but nobody comes over. We're too far away, which is kind of nice. But, oh well. Maybe someday.